Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Paradise, a movie review where I felt all the tension while watching it. I found the movie quite fascinating because it has a plot that can be adapted to many places in our real life, our social life, our work life, our fondness for things, and our endless greed. These are the parts where we need to question ourselves. We want to have everything, but when the price is our life, we realize that it is our only valuable asset. There's also a criticism of the system, which we can adapt to a few places: the system and the people. The system is always trying to make you have better things or the latest model. Yes, you didn't hear wrong. The system wants that because that's the only way you can be a modern slave. That's why you have to take out loans you can't afford and make your otherwise simple life difficult so that you can have a bigger house and a more luxurious car. If you don't want these things, they can't use you. Selling part of your life for money, as the movie puts it, is not really utopian. Another criticism of the system is the New World Order, refugee camps of worthless lives waiting to die. We hear a lot about depopulation efforts, which are more than just rumors now, don't we? And they say it openly. For example, we have all heard that the second COVID pandemic is coming. We are also aware of the possible famines. So who do you think is going to survive, since they've repeatedly said that this crowd is destroying the world's ecosystem and that resources are no longer enough? The correct guess is, of course, not us. In the words of the Joker, you know what I've realized: when everything goes according to plan, nobody panics, even when the plan is horrible. The movie clearly depicts that lifespans can be stolen through unethical practices. The Aeron company makes a profit by selling the lifespans of people, especially those in economic difficulties, to rich people for money. And because you're actually going to die soon, your house, your car, your money, whatever you have, is going to stay in the system. So basically, it's not about you living comfortably. For example, what did this boy get for giving 15 years of his life? Did we see it? Of course not. I think that's exactly what they want to say. Let's remember what I said at the beginning. The system is always trying to make you have the best or the latest model of things. What happened to Max and Elena is very similar, don't you think? The system that gave Max and Elena a loan they couldn't afford to buy the house they wanted stole 38 years of Elena's life. And Max starts to question the system, which he had not questioned until then. Max and Elena, who refuse to accept the injustice of the system and try to solve justice on their own, actually tell us that we need to struggle socially. Of course, you don't have to do this by killing someone. It is mentioned with a simple description like a calm seashore. A simple but happy life without being a slave to the system. After 38 years are taken from Elena's life, the two realize that what they really need to protect is their own lives, and they answer the question, what are you willing to risk for your life? Max, who is actually a worker in this system, acts against the system with a determination that is not expected of him for his wife. When we see that the CEO of Aeron doesn't even care about his own daughter, we better understand what Max is fighting against. So the system is important, not the individuals. When people with a standard life face this kind of power, their psychology cannot handle it. And of course, this burden is too heavy for Max. When he is very close to the last step, he tells his wife that he can't do it anymore. And this is where he and Elena come to a fork in the road. Isn't this an example of the answer to the question, what can you risk for your life? Elena gives up on her husband, who has been working for her all along, when her own life is at stake. So why does Max join the Atom organization when violence is too much for him? Because this is Max's own struggle for survival. Have you watched my other review videos? If so, which narrative style appealed to you the most? Can you tell me? I need that information. And if you liked the video, you know what to do. See you in the next movie.